Google Scholar is a public search engine that allows people to search for scholarly sources. Some students prefer using Google Scholar for research because they're familiar with Google and like its broad reach. Google Scholar can be a very useful tool for academic research if you know a few important tips. First, Google Scholar has a few filters and sorting options, although not as many as OneSearch and Academic Search Complete. You can also save sources and get automatically generated citations, but once again, always double-check as there are often errors. One issue you might run into with Google Scholar is hitting a paywall. You find an article that looks useful, but when you click on the link, you're asked to pay to read the entire article. Do not ever pay for an article. Instead, you can add the SFSU library to Google Scholar. You can do this in a couple of ways, but one way is by going to library.sfsu.edu/Google Scholar and clicking on the link provided. You'll see that San Francisco State University has been selected, and then just click Save. If we try that same search again, you'll see there's now a link that says SFSU Find Full Text next to that same article. If you click on the link, it will take you to OneSearch where you can access the full text of the article in one of our databases. And remember, even if there is no SFSU Find Full Text link, you can always request the article through interlibrary services at no cost to you. One other important thing to remember about Google Scholar is that it's an algorithm deciding what sources count as scholarly, and that definition might be different from your professor's. For example, Google Scholar sometimes includes student papers, which have not been formally published or peer-reviewed. This source here might appear to be a scholarly article, but when we click on the link, we can see that it is an honors capstone project by a UC Riverside student. When using Google Scholar, make sure to investigate where your source has been published to see whether it is appropriate for you to use.